Hi guys, Jess here. Welcome to my channel. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are okay and also doing well. Well guys, I am back with another video for Prehistoric Kingdom. This is not gonna be a park management video or building a park. This is going to be the dev diary for May that they have done. I was actually very curious why there isn't any update or why there is any news for the Prehistoric Kingdom, but to my surprise, when I check out their website, they indeed have done a dev diary for May. So we're going to check out this dev diary. We're going to see what's in it, what they are planning to do for the next update, and when will this new update is going to be hitting in the Steam or Epic stores, and what we will expect from it, what are the new things that have been added, what they're working on, and a lot more. So without further ado guys, let's just actually dig in and begin the dev diary for May 2022. Alright guys, we're gonna get started. First I'm gonna read from the beginning. It says, welcome to the May update. In this month's post, we will be taking a brief look at what we've been up to over the last couple of weeks, as well as sharing some statistics from the first month of early access launch. Moving on to development diary. May was a great month for the team. Having just released into the early access, we were able to reach the brand new audiences, and read a lot of constructive community feedbacks. Every bit help us understand what we could improve and what people would like to see in the future. Moving on, currently we are working on the game's first minor update, a smaller patch that introduced a quality of life improvements and smothering of content, while we work on a much larger quarterly updates. Memory management and loading issues inherent to the Unity prevented us from releasing the patch early. Further on they said, however, we expect it to drop in the next week or so. So guys, it's not far actually. It's probably gonna be here by next week, and so stay tuned for that. Look out for it as well. I mean, if you bought the game from Steam, it will automatically will update your game. It will let you play the game before the patch or the update, as well as for the Epic Store. I think it's the same thing. But then after the small patch, they are going to actually release a quarterly, a really big update, which will include loads of things. As we reading along, we will know what they are being up to and what they're including in that big quarterly update. Okay, moving on. Notifications. Sort of like a sibling to the state icons currently in the game, the notifications will alert players to the things that they should take a look at, and customizable in nature. Players can pick exactly what they want to get notified for. Do you know what guys, I think that's a really good thing. Rather than, you know, going all over the place, you can just pick and choose what you want yourself to be notified for. So like if you want to be notified for animals feeders or their water, or how their health is doing, and if they need anything, or the enclosures needs to be updated, these kind of things, you can actually add it in the list rather than, you know, just going all over the place. I think it's a really good addition that they're gonna put it into the update. And as you can see by the picture, let me just click on it. These are the things that we'll be able to highlight and get the notifications of, which I think is a really good thing, and it's gonna come really handy once the quarterly update is going to be out. Okay, moving on. Food production system. Management is an area of the game that we are determined to flesh out as the project develops further. A small start. Mayo worked on a new food production mechanics. Unlike at the launch, feeders will now empty, requiring them to be refilled. As you place new feeders and refill the old ones, the park dietary supply will decrease. Keep an eye on your inventory from the animal management menu and order a new shipment to meet the demand. Here we go, guys. Now when you place a feeder, you gotta be careful because your animal's gonna eat it and then you have to refill it. Very similar to Jurassic World Evolution 2, I guess. But I think it's a really good thing that they now adding the refilling of the feeders. That will give the game more boost. I mean, it was not included in the early access, but in this big update this will be the case, so make sure to refill your feeders. Let's move on, guys. As you can see, they have showed us a brief picture of what that will look like, and now we will have fish feeders. We will have plants for the herbivores, fruits for the herbivores, Kimball for herbivores, and meat fish and insects for both herbivores, pixivores, and carnivores. I mean, some of the herbivores like to eat insects, so it's good that you give them that option as well. Some of the carnivores do like to eat fish as well, such as baryonyx, suchomimus, and also Spinosaurus, and so forth. So it's a good addition that they adding a fish feeder, they adding an insect feeder, and obviously the meat feeder was already in, but it's good to have the other options as well, and then you can decide the amount, how much you want to put in, but you also got to manage your money cost as well. So that's a good take on it. Okay, further on it says, with this new system in place, we are adding the fish insects to the flat feeders to provide an additional option for you and your animals. Players can also find 2 new styles available for the flat feeder, wood and stone. Ooh, they're looking so good. And here we go, guys. In the pictures we can see a flat feeder, a stone feeder, and a wood feeder. And that's what they're going to look like. I'll tell you what, guys, that looks amazing. I cannot wait to try them once the update's gonna be available for everybody. Okay, moving on. Nathan, our hard surface artist, creating a large and a small water turf for animation, so animals to drink from. These new items will allow animals like desert-dwelling Proceratops to drink without the need to take Proceratops to drink without the need of lake in their habitat. Do you know what, guys? It's actually a really good addition that we're gonna get the drinking turfs rather than have to create a bigger lakes or a water source for the animals. I mean, it's a good thing, but it's something that some people like and some don't. I mean, you don't have to rely creating bigger lakes or a water source for animals to drink from. They can just drink it from the turf, and you can just, you know, you don't have to put a bigger lake, you can just put a small stream, you know, and then decorate your park further on rather than just creating lakes and things, you know, that congests your space in the enclosure. You can just put the turfs. So I think it's a really good addition to the new update as well. Okay, moving on. Let me just click on the pig. Okay, I think that looks really good, guys. I'm not sure exactly about the water. Maybe they will change the texture of the water, but so far it looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this small guy here can actually drink from this small turf, and the bigger animals can just like drink from that big one. So it's a good addition to the game as well, and cannot wait. Okay, let's just actually move on. Work in progress, water visuals. There you go. They are gonna fix the water visuals as we go along. Moving on to guys, animal nurseries. In May, our concept artist Ida developed a new design for a medium and a small animal nursery, significantly shorter and more affordable than the large variety currently in the game. These smaller modules will allow for less intrusive facility building. Again, guys, that's a really good thing. With small and medium nurseries, you can actually build more and it will not congest more space. At the moment, the nursery is so big, it actually takes a lot of space. So if you have a really less space and when you want to put something on, you can't, because that nursery, or if you want to put multiple nurseries, that's going to take a lot of space. With a small and a medium one, all you just do is select a small one. Where you want to put a small one, you can put multiple ones. You can put 2 or 3 next to each other. Don't have to worry about the space or anything, because you have the option to choose from small to medium, and hopefully that big one still will exist in the game, but we'll see. But let's move on and see if they put the picture of a small or the medium one. Okay, I'm not exactly sure if that's something to do with the nursery, but we have a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and then we have a some sort of loaders. I don't know what they call. Maybe carts. Sorry guys if I can't pronounce the name or anything, forgive me. But it seems like that's supposed to be is gonna be the smaller nursery, and that is going to be the medium one, the size of the adult Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is gonna be good because look how much space it congests. Not even close to that big giant one. So I think that's a really good thing that they are going to put it in the update. Oh yeah, they're called containers. Yeah, sorry about that guys. It just came into my mind suddenly. So as you can see, a small container and a big container is supposed to be the representation of the nurseries that we're going to get. Almost like a hatcheries basically. So you will have a small animals in this, and you have medium ones in this, and hopefully another big one somewhere here, which will have this guy, Tyrannosaurus. We'll see. Okay, moving on. Habitat, markers, and scenery. Given the creative tools available in the Prehistoric Kingdom, it was only a given that the community would want a way to create a fully custom enclosure. So we would like to introduce a habitat markers. That's something new. These are the new types of fences that are define an invisible paddock boundary. Unlike regular fences, animals are not held back by the habitat markers and will require the usage of terrain, rocks, or other methods to keep the creatures inside the pen. So it's basically like, in other words, saying that there will be invincible fences that we will be able to use in the next big update, but you still have to use rocks and other things to prevent your dinosaurs or your animals from escaping. So bear in mind guys, do make sure to put terrain, rocks, and other things from prevent Tyrannosaurus from escaping, or any other animal from escaping, which I think is a good addition to the game. They are moving quite forward actually with new things and new ideas, and I really like that actually. Okay, it says, as they are so visually different to many other items in the game, creating and nodding around with the custom shader was a real treat. Despite their repercussions, static habitat markers are invisible during a regular gameplay and will only appear when building, selecting habitat, or in the management view. And that's what it's going to look like, guys. Let me just click on it. As you can see, it looks really nice. So you don't have to like put the regular fences like the wood and all that. You can just have the invisible ones. It will still let you know that there is a fence, but it's gonna be invisible. But you have to put rocks and things just to prevent your animals from escaping or causing problems for you in the park, which I think is a really good addition. And then there's another one. As you can see, we have this blue glow going on. No visible fence you can see. All you can see is the bars, which is to show you these are the paddock foundations, I guess. And then you can have the maybe a glass in there, and then put the rocks around it, or do other things, whichever you like. So they give you a really good creative input in the game, which I really like. They give you more freedom to explore your enclosures the way you want, which Radical Evolution 2 is doing the same. So good. These games are definitely moving forward. Okay, let's move on. We got plenty of new scenery items in the patch too, including tropical lantern post, customizable animal silhouettes, and beautiful topiaries to decorate your parks. There are so many beautiful concept designs yet to be added. Ooh, I'm looking forward for that. We really think you will love what we are cooking up behind the scenes. Oh, I'm loving it already. A blog post will be released once the update is live to show off all the new items. Here's our sneak peek from the social media early this month. Okay guys, let's check their sneak peek. If I can click on it. Okay, it says next update sneak peek. What looks to me like we will have some sort of decorative items to put in the park, like it will have a grassy texture on it, and then we would have a man carrying a child who I think maybe made out of a stone or something. And then they talk about these tropical lanterns. That looks good too. Maybe it's made out of wood or stone or even metal. We'll see. But so far, what they have shown in this sneak peek looks to be quite promisingly good. And I cannot wait once the update is gonna hit. Okay, moving on. Oh wait, here's another picture. So there you go, guys. Now they give you the freedom to actually put grassy texture on your statues or your fountains or your individual module parts to get things going and make your park look absolutely gorgeous. As you can see in the pic, it's looking really good. Look at the lighting system. Have you guys noticed the lighting on this wooden fence? Oh my lord, that looks so good. What I believe might be the tropical lantern. I'm not exactly sure, but it looks really, really good. Alright guys, let's just actually move on. State of development, early access launch. The early access launch was certainly an exciting event for the team. We had a peak over 2,500 concurrent players with 40,000 total unique players in this first month. 3 hot fixes were released that included general bug fixes, improved memory management, a small rendering improvements that were especially notable on the low end and on low end machines, but optimization doesn't end there. which is a good thing because many people wants to play this game who unfortunately have a low-end machines and their computer system is not able to keep up with the textures or the higher end models in the game. So I think they are doing really good by optimizing the game further on and playtesting the game to see what works for which machine, which I think is really good. Ongoing optimization. We still got some of the further room for memory optimization, and after extensive testing on all our rendering systems, we were finally able to pinpoint the heaviest GPU hitters, and this has allowed us to create an internal optimization plan so that we can work towards more performance improvements alongside the planned content updates. So there you go, guys, who's got a low-end machines. Now you do not have to worry because they are working on the optimizations. They will make sure that whichever causing the GPUs to have a really big hit from the game, they are working on it to make sure that it's well optimized. So if you have a low-end GPU or CPU, your CPU and GPU would be able to keep up with the load. Okay, it says part of this effort includes the removal of our previous weather package in the favor of the one that not only looks better, but it has significantly improved rendering performance on some of our testing systems from 15% to 50%. Please make sure to try out the different graphical presets to find what works best for you. I really like that, guys. I mean, the weathering system in the game is not bad, but when it comes to really low-end machines, it's frame rates killer. I mean, I have a really high-end machine, and my computer was struggling a little bit, and it was dropping frames really badly. So I'm really happy that they're going to actually make a new weather system, and then they're gonna add these presets which will allow you to use different presets from low, medium, and you can choose whichever setting is best for you and then use that preset whichever works for you. Obviously you can do a customization as well with the settings, which I think will allow you to go from lowering the shadows, see whichever works for you. Hopefully it's gonna be a really good optimization when the new update will hit. Okay, further on, guys, this is what it's going to look like, and I think it's a really good lighting system, not gonna lie. Look at this Brachiosaurus in the distance. It looks so real, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Look how nice the lighting is reflecting on the Brachiosaurus and how nice it looks. I'm really loving this lighting system. I hope it's gonna look exactly in the game when the new update will hit. Okay, further on, improving animals. What do we have here? With early access out in the wild, we begin putting more resources into improving animals' movement, which is the backbone of development, better AI. Oh, I love that. So we're not just gonna only have a better weather system, we're not just gonna only have the feeders, we're not just gonna only have the option to have drink turfs, we're also going to get improvements in the animal behavior and the way they act and how they interact with each other, and how their AI is going to be able to keep up with better AI animations. So we're gonna get loads of things, guys, in July, so stay tuned for July. It's gonna be a big major update, which I cannot wait. You will see more from this in the future, as a locomotion overhaul is currently stated for our first major update, July. So guys, the big update is coming in July. Keep it in note. It's gonna be a good update, and I will definitely make a video when that update hits. Okay, moving on. catch us live. This month we are started the streaming regularly on the Twitch every Monday. Remember, from team go live to share behind the scenes, exclusive, announce new updates, or just play some Prehistoric Kingdom, chat with you all. We're planning on the future giveaways and competitive build-ups with devs, so tune in and watch the cause unfold. Okay guys, here's an interesting one. Upcoming developments. The first species announced for the quarterly update in July. Any guesses, guys? There you go. We will get a Dilophosaurus, a new species. Dilophosaurus with his signature double crest acting as a flamboyant mohawk. This carnival is ready to make an entrance in every prehistoric park. One down, two more to reveal. What could they possibly be? Sorry, what could they possibly be? Sorry guys, I just got really excited. So Dilophosaurus is going to be the first one, and if I have any guess, the other two is going to be, one is going to be the mammal and the other one is going to be a small animal. So we'll see when they reveal this, but so far, as you already know, we're going to get a Dilophosaurus. Let me click the pic, guys. Oh my god, guys, look how nice they look. Look at the crest. Sorry, I'm getting really excited. It's just, I can't describe, guys, how this Dilophosaurus looks. It's actually the accurate version of the Dilophosaurus, and all animals and mammals are going to be accurate version of their real life counterparts. Look at the crest and how the crest looks, and these spikes on the neck. So I cannot wait to have this Dilophosaurus in the park causing havoc. And it's gonna be a huge dinosaur. It's not gonna be a small size they showed you in the Jurassic Park movie or the franchise. Is gonna be a big Dilophosaurus, trust me. Any more pic? Oh yes. Here you go, guys. Here's the close-up with better lighting. Oh, this looks so good, guys. It looks so good, so realistic. As you can see, the texture looks so nice. The crest looks really good. I mean, look at the browns and blacks and a little bit of a grey, you know, and a little bit of a white. How they all combine so well together. I love it. And I cannot wait to see the animation of this guy when the update will hit. So, really good things are coming, guys, in the July update, and I cannot wait. So there you go, guys. This was the Dev Diary from May. I hope you really liked the video. If you do like the video, leave a comment and also leave a like, and do let me know down below in the comment what do you think the next two other species are gonna be. And if you like my content, then sub to my channel and also leave a like, and don't forget to press the bell icon. I'll see you guys in the next one, possibly in July when the big update will hit. Till then, take care everybody, and bye for now.